The Sigma Creed, to protect Duellem from devastation, to unite our people with information, to denounce the evils of pay to win, to learn the skills before the match begins. Grandma, Sigma. Team Sigma blasts off at the speed of light. Let's run some drills and fight, fight, fight. Yeah, that's right. Alright, hello to the world and welcome. I am Sigma. First of all, no relation to the Sigma Mill stuff. That stuff is cringe. I am a math nerd and I have my name because of Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. This is just an introduction video, so I'll not be teaching anything just yet. I just want you to know me a bit more and what my experience is like in the game before I go off and play teacher to you. So first things first, I always have to do this. Sigma in math means summation or grand total, which is the perfect symbol for what it is that I'm trying to do in this game. Dissidia Duellem Final Fantasy is a very intense mobile game for those of us who know what we're doing. This game is a MOBA like League of Legends, except with gacha elements, so that part sucks. And I'm not blind to the many red flags in this game, given the reputation of Square Enix. However, I love this game and I want it to live as long as possible. As long. So for this reason, I want to actually make guides so that we can actually retain the players, the few players that we get. So imagine the average person just picking up the game and they're like used to AFK Arena and they have no idea of the intensity, and it's a real shame, you know? Every small decision you make in this game, a 5-minute game, has a huge impact. Every step, every action, every single second determines whether you win or lose. And the thing is, the majority of the players will never ever experience this high level of play because they don't know any better. And for this reason, that's why I'm here. So once again, this is just an introduction video. I'd like to give you all just a little bit of a backstory, a little bit of my lore before I begin. And also, it'll explain some of that creed in the beginning and what led to all of this stuff. So, I started since day one and made a guild to keep all my Proglyphs friends from the other gacha games that have ended. I created my own community in-game, but I have always had bigger plans to do some content creation for the game. So I needed to offload some tasks, and lo and behold, I bump into Grandma, who actually reached out to me to take control of my guild, and I happily gave it away in exchange for some cookies. And come to find out, Grandma is amazing. So Grandma has like 100 accounts with different names, and Grandma actually manages multiple communities. So the match was made right in heaven. I really like it when people come together and throw things together to create something unique. So I have a Discord ran by Amaran, and I know nothing about Discord, but that's cool. So we got one of those. I also tried streaming on Twitch, and you know, my light has shined so bright that I attracted the fancy of a few players, even across the world, in a region called Other. So that's fun. But anyway, I know that since day one, I wanted to make guides because RNG has actually blessed me with all the units and all the URs unlocked. But I wasn't so sure of myself, and so I wanted to prove to myself that my knowledge can actually lead to becoming Omega in this game. So that's one of the things that was like a pain point, an insecurity point. I wanted to prove that I actually am worth listening to. So I participated in the very first ranking event, and oh boy, that was a doozy. That was the hardest thing I've ever done in the game, and it's actually a very valuable lesson. I learned a lot about the game and myself through this whole experience. So the highest CP I could muster was 10k, and that was with Warrior of Light. I fought hard, I grinded, I died a lot, constantly danced between Diamond 1 and Diamond 2. I even got depressed, and which is more, some guy actually also made fun of me. They laughed at me because I was a tryhard who only has 6 Twitch followers. So yeah, my esteem was in the gutter, but one day I snapped and had enough and changed my playstyle with Wall. I would warp to enemy base camp with Minwoo and pester the people for as long as I could and Ramza the brave away so that when I die, the enemy team gets nothing. I farmed rage, I farmed hate, and when the dust settled, I finally managed to get into the rank of Omega. Until this day, my Warrior of Light is known to some people, renowned. So, finally, you know? I started to feel a bit better about myself and confident that I am indeed worth listening to. So, life happened, blah blah blah, and we managed to get to our second event. By this time, I was actually doing well with the community that I made, and me and my two friends attempted the second ranking event. This time it was different though, because I wasn't fighting to prove myself to people anymore. I was fighting for my squad. I had accidentally became Omega 5 first, and so I had to fight to bring my allies into Omega, and their names are Rigor Mortis and Rio, my two commanders. So this is around the time I started to step into the role of leader, and I brought my team to victory with my own bare hands, and this was a proving ground. My tactics lead to victory, and that settled it for me. So, when you play games with other people, you tend to play longer, and this is exactly the kind of experience I want to create for people. This game cannot be enjoyed as a solo player. We need teamwork, we need practice. And oh yeah, and speaking about practice, before I forget, on our way to Omega during the second season, we encountered Grandma in the squad with another person named Daedala, you know, and I clearly remember that I killed Daedala with Ace Fire, one shot, one hit KO, and he later posted in the community that he would pay me $5 to not Ace Fire him anymore, and that actually gave me an idea. I mean, we have custom games, we have the ability to make custom games, and so why don't we just make a few rules and practice doing things, you know? So I made a room and invited Daedala in there, and we just went 3 Terras versus 1, constantly ace firing him so he could learn how to dodge, you see? And in such a closed environment, you quickly learn what works and what doesn't. And this is going to be the model going forward from now on. That's going to be the training drills that I'm going to run. So if you come to my community and my group is large and there are enough people, I would like to do some drills like this. So please join the Discord, and I'll make a Facebook group as well. The more people we have, the better the training session can be. So yes, I'm not coming here as if I'm some elite programmer, okay? I struggle hard and I suffer from imposter syndrome a lot. I mean, it took me 2 ranking events for me to finally feel like I'm worth listening to. I don't claim to be a pro, just the guy who works hard and takes advice. I can see far because I stand on the shoulders of giants. We have some guys like Wise Guys, Scully, Simply Lost, who made some vids that increased my knowledge, and I've also been coached by some great players like Borzoi, Abomination, and other. So these are the giants on whose shoulders I stand in order to reach Omega. It's important to listen to people and keep an open mind. Because I did that, I am a better player. So you my dear viewer, you need to have this open mind as well. You know, have an open mind, participate in the communities. I mean, Grandma has like 100 of them, so you can just find anyone. You can squad up with a teammate, have a good experience with the game by playing with the community. Who knows what to do? And yeah, that is my introduction. Please stay on the channel, like and subscribe. I have a very special treat for y'all as my next serious video. I'm gonna title it something like, if there's one video you can watch to win, this will be it. So I'm gonna put it in the link below or somewhere on screen. I hope you check it out. I'll put it in the playlist too. Hope you check it out, follow, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.